You need to read and understand the standard of proficiency. That means your English should be good. Work for 2 years in New Zealand, and after that you can get your license transferred to Australia. We have many people giving interviews because they have cleared their HCPC registration within 1 month. Hello everyone. So lots of jobs regarding physiotherapists in various countries. If you are from any South Asian country and you're looking for a job or to practice as a physiotherapist in abroad, we Academically team are right here in front of you to give you the options whichever is required and whichever is needed for you at this particular time. So physiotherapists out here who are watching our video, welcome to Academically, and we are right here in front of you to discuss about how do you practice as a registered physiotherapy in England, that is in United Kingdom. And the best part about it is that you do not have to sit for any examination. Yes, you heard it right, and I'm sure many of you would have already read about it and would have heard about it. But today in this entire video, we will be talking about the A to Z process of how do you go by this. So you know that this particular platform is something wherein you do not have to go for any sort of examination or any sort of clinical assessment. It's just a registration process. What exactly it is, how do you get registered, what are the documents which are required, and what should be your eligibility to get registered and practice as a registered physiotherapist in England, in UK, we will talk about this in today's video. So starting off first guys, as you all can see at the backdrop, it's written HCPC for UK. Now the first thing what we have to remember is, what is HCPC? What is HCPC guys? So basically everybody, HCPC is nothing but Healthcare Professions Council. It is Healthcare Professions Council. So I would just want to elaborate that HCPC is not only for physiotherapists. It's a common body in United Kingdom, in England, for all the healthcare professionals. So all the healthcare professionals, if they want to practice there as a registered optometrist or a physiotherapist or auditory technician or any kind of healthcare jobs, you have to get registered with HCPC. HCPC is the body. Similarly, if you are a physiotherapist and you want to practice in in UK, you have to get registered with HCPC. So there are certain other criteria and all that. So Healthcare Professions Council is the body through which you have to get registered if you want to practice as a physiotherapist in UK. Now the first question comes is, why not any other country but UK? We've been talking about Australia, we've been talking about New Zealand, we've been talking about other countries as well. But what benefits do you get if you want to practice in UK? So coming back to our topic, so you almost 24,100 plus visas for skilled workers in UK. You have these many visa options. 3,000 plus current openings for the role of registered physiotherapist is right now available on the NHS website, NHS Scotland or NHS England, whichever you search, and your annual salary is almost £40,588, which you can compare if you are from India or any other South Asian countries, it is much more. And in those countries, you have a lot of options like sports physiotherapist, in-home care physiotherapist, you go for home visits also, you go for community centers. So you get lots of opportunities, and especially the geriatric population is very much taken care of in UK. So you can get many options as a physiotherapist if you choose United Kingdom. That could be many other options. Okay. Now moving on to the next benefits. So what are the benefits for physiotherapists in the United Kingdom? Number one, physiotherapists in UK earn competitive salary with the potential for increases. I've already mentioned you have almost 40,000 plus pound annual salary. So your salary is really, really good if you talk about UK. And the best part is the USP. We have been talking about the USP, right? Unique selling point is what? That you do not have to qualify any examination. You don't have to move to England. Like for dentists, if I talk about, if you want to practice in UK, you have to go to England for the ORE examination. But for the physiotherapist, nothing of that sort is there. There are no qualifying examinations. You just have to submit your documents. If your documents are approved, you can practice as a registered physiotherapist and you get the registration. Moving on, physiotherapy is a growing field with increasing demand for qualified professionals. It is a growing field, and the qualifying professionals increasing demand. The demand is increasing, so you have to take the benefit of that. And also, guys, many physiotherapy roles offer flexible working hours. You have part-time options. I told you about the community centers, about the in-home visits, about sports physiotherapy. So you can travel also if you're a travel freak. So you have not only one but many benefits if you want to practice as a registered physiotherapist in UK. Now let's talk about the entire HCPC registration process. What is the eligibility criteria, everybody? So as it's mentioned over here, to be eligible for HCPC, international physiotherapist means any physiotherapist who has received or who have received their education outside England. Okay, so the international physiotherapist should go through the international route for the registration process. Okay, what are the eligibility criteria, guys? Number one, you must have completed your training and obtained your qualification outside UK. So it's not only about BPT or MPT. If you are a BPT graduate, no worries. If you are an MPT graduate, even better. So there's no limit that only MPT people can do it. No, BPT ones can also do. Your qualification should be outside England. Second, your training and qualification must be pertinent to one of the professions regulated by the HCPC. As I told you, HCPC is not only regulating physiotherapy but also regulating other professions. Here we are talking about physiotherapists. So whatever qualification and training you have, apart from that, you must have at least 1 to 2 years of experience. Now, what's the point of experience? Well, it's not mentioned on the website, but we take it in a similar way, we take it in a safer way, because if you have good experience, see, you're not giving examination, right? So how will they get to know that what are your qualities and what is the training profession, what is the skills, what are the skills which you have gone through? The learning outcome of whatever you have been trained for or whatever you've studied, how many departments, internships have been completed, what is your actual skill? That can only be shown, like the way you make CVs and resumes, right? Your CV is your actual identity, right? Similarly, if you have more experience, so if you have attended more seminars, webinars, and it shows that yes, you are aware of things happening around you in physiotherapy, that gives you a very, very important and a plus point. That is why this particular point has been added. You should not be previously registered with HCPC. And guys, IELTS, not only IELTS, you can also go for TOEFL, you can also go for PTE, that is also there. So TOEFL is also an accepted exam. You also have OET as an accepted exam. Okay, so OET and TOEFL, IELTS, that means English proficiency is mandatory. So if you're going for HCPC, English test is something which you have to give. What English requirement is there, we'll talk about. Basically, it's IELTS band 7, but no worries, we'll talk about in the next slide. So this is the eligibility for HCPC. Moving on to the procedure for HCPC registration, very simple. Let's follow the steps. Let's see what are the steps. Number one is, guys, you need to read and understand the standard of proficiency. That means your English should be good. Whatever documents they're requiring, whether your name, address, proof, or whatever things, that should be compatible. You have to collect all the preliminary documents and prepare your CIF. Now, what is this CIF? This is the course information form, which gives the detailed description about what training you have received and what skills have you acquired from your learning outcomes. Okay, moving on to certify your CIF. You have to get your CIF certified by some authorized person, and then whatever supporting documents are there, you have to attach and you have to upload. You have to prepare and upload your scrutiny application online. Now, what's scrutiny application? They will check whether you're competent enough to practice in UK or not, whether you're qualifying or whether you are actually, you are actually fulfilling the criteria of theirs or not. Right? Then after that, you have to pay the scrutiny fee, which is almost £639.98. HCPC will check, will assess your online application, and within 2 to 4 months, they'll be giving you an outcome, whether you are eligible or you're not. If you're not, they'll tell you why you are not. And they'll also give you time to just make the corrections wherever it's required. So once your scrutiny, once your application gets approved that yes, you are eligible to get registered, you have to get your registration done. For registration done, once HCPC sends an invitation for registration, you have to complete the registration process with a payment of £232.72, and after that, your details will be listed in the HCPC registration. So your documents, certify your CIF and your whatever documents you've prepared, certification, going for scrutiny, scrutiny is approved, you go for registration. So this is the basic procedure for HCPC registration. Now let's talk about physiotherapy registration in Australia without any exam. This is a very important catch. You know what? Usually, if you want to practice in Australia, you sit for APC exam and you pass the exam and then you go. But suppose, guys, if you have your HCPC registration, what is the benefit of that? You can switch your registration to New Zealand, and you can also practice as a registered physiotherapist in New Zealand. And if you have 2 years of experience in New Zealand, you can get your New Zealand HCPC registration or express registration transferred to Australia, and you can work in Australia without any exam. Let's talk about that. So become a registered physiotherapist in Australia without taking any exam. What is the process? So very simple, as you all can see, just see here, physiotherapist in home country, right? From your home country in an online mode, you take the HCPC registration, which is the UK registration. After this registration, you can transfer your registration to New Zealand through express pathway. We'll talk about it. Work for 2 years in New Zealand, and after that you can get your license transferred to Australia. So physiotherapist in home country, UK registration, NZ registration, 2 years of work where in NZ, and then Australian registration. Let's talk about this. What guidance you will get in this program? So whatever list of documents are required, we at Team Academically guide you throughout the process, and we have a track record of, actually you can see our YouTube channel, we have many people giving interviews because they have cleared their HCPC registration within 1 month. So we have also provided that. So list of documents needed for registration will be given to you. You'll be given step-by-step guidance as to how to go by the process. You'll be getting a personalized guidance if you are from different country, and exclusive tips on getting registered quickly and easily, because our team is a set of experienced people, right? So this is what we will be giving you in the entire guidance program. I was mentioning about NZ registration, guys. It's the International Express Pathway. As I mentioned, so suppose you are having your HCPC registration, after that there is document submission. Okay, so suppose you are having your HCPC registration, you submit your documents again to NZ, New Zealand Board of Physiotherapy. They will check and then they'll tell you that, okay, you don't come under general registration, you come under express pathway. So there's a separate pathway for HCPC registered physios, which is express pathway, wherein your documents are taken up, they will scrutinize it, and then again will give you the registration. So that's simple steps 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. So you have, your eligibility will be currently holding unrestricted registration in Ireland, Canada, South Africa or UK. Suppose now you have NZ registration, what will you do? You have to work for 2 years, as it's mentioned. Physiotherapists who hold full registration and a current annual practicing certificate issued by Physiotherapy Board of New Zealand and practice for 2 years in New Zealand, you can get your license transferred to Australia through the Trans-Tasman mutual recognition pathway. So you have your document submission done, initial review, and then your registration. So you can practice as in Australia as a physiotherapist without exam if you have a New Zealand registration and you have worked in New Zealand for 2 years. This was one of the alternative which we wanted to give it to you. Alright, so this is our contact ID, everybody. You can go to our Academically website and click on HCPC registration for physiotherapists. You can also scan or join over here. Begin your journey with us. Everything is given on our website. Join Academically and we will be guiding you throughout the process. Till then, keep watching Academically. Like, share and subscribe our channel. If you have any sort of question or comment down, we will be happy to answer that. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.